Let's break it apart so you guys can get a nice little taste. Hello and welcome to the View's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making plant-based albondigas. Now let's go over our ingredients. Soy crumbles, oats. Add your oats to your soy crumbles. Add enough water to cover all your soy crumbles and your oat mix. And we're gonna let this set anywhere between 5 to 8 minutes just until we go over the rest of our ingredients. Black pepper, garlic powder, ground cumin, vegetable bouillon, and all-purpose flour. This is the veggie bouillon that I'm using today. And if you're not using this one, make sure to always make it comfortable for your home, meaning use whatever you have on hand, friends. The ingredients you'll need to saute are onion, tomato, garlic, and an Anaheim pepper. If you don't have access to an Anaheim pepper, not to worry, you can use a poblano, you can use a green bell pepper, and if you get your hands on a little hatch, you can use a hatch as well. And they do come in a can. Enjoy, friends. Those are so good. A neutral tasting oil, optional for the sauteing, but not needed. Some tomato sauce, green onion, chopped cilantro, Mexican oregano, and some salt to taste. That's why you see a little pile, and I'll let you guys know in the description area the quantities that I used. Carrots, zucchini, and potatoes. After about 5 minutes or so, you're gonna notice that your soy crumbles and your oats are nice and hydrated. Now it's time to strain. Next, add your mixture into a little food processor. If you have a bigger one, you don't have to do this in portions, but I really don't want to go digging in my garage right now. No, thank you. Maybe next month. We'll just be pulsing a few times. We don't want it completely mushed up, just to break it apart a little bit. That's about 10 pulses, and now I'm gonna continue with our next batch. This is a consistency we have going on, friends. It's like a ground protein, and that's the look that we want, okay? It's gonna be up to you if you wanna use your veggie bouillon for this part or if you would like to use salt. I'm gonna go with bouillon because I want a really good flavor from our albondigas, okay? Our ground cumin, garlic powder, and our black pepper. Now, I'm gonna dip my hands in a little bit of oil because you know it's gonna get sticky in here. And we just wanna mix them around. And all I'm doing is grabbing like this. Be very delicate. So after about a minute and you've mixed all your seasonings in there, you're gonna add your green onion. I know a lot of you like to use mint for this part, so you can use either green onion or mint.
Ooh, I've never had albondigas with mint, but that sounds amazing.
Yes, our friends love albondigas with mint.
We have the best foodie friends.
Yeah, we do. You're gonna take the tips of your finger, like a claw machine. You're gonna come in here, and you're gonna grab a pinch. You don't wanna go past your knuckles, and you want it in between your pointer finger and your knuckles. If you go past over here or past the inner parts of your hand, it's gonna be too big, okay? And I can just see off, look, that I need a little bit extra. Just a tiny amount. You're gonna start pressing it in to make it nice and compact. Remember, chop those onions nice and fine. I know how to work with it, but I can deal with those things, but make sure it's super fine when you're chopping it at home. Okay, and now this hand, kind of do the pressing as well, and you're set with a nice little ball. Coat it with some flour. And boom, done, friends. We have about 16 albondigas. Now we're ready to get started with our dish.
And you guys, I made that one, that one, and that one with less, the ones that have less flour.
They look beautiful. You did a great job, sis.
That was fun.
Add your oil. And you do not want to skimp out on your oil for this part, friends. We need that oil to give it that good flavor. Especially those of you that are missing your traditional meat dishes, add a little bit of extra oil for this part. Now we're just gonna saute our onions, garlic, and tomato until it's nice and soft. That's gonna be about 3 to 4 minutes. When you're sauteing, make sure that you can see the oil. We want to see the oil for this particular part so that we can get the best flavor out of our dish. After about 4 minutes, you're gonna add your Anaheim or whatever green pepper you chose. Now, those of you that like spice and you add a jalapeno in here, watch out. Watch out. We're gonna continue to cook for another minute. 1 minute. Now, if you guys are using an electric burner, you might need 30 more seconds. You guys know how to gauge that. Heads up, you're gonna need a few more seconds. You guys ready for some fun? Now, for those of you that chose to use tomato sauce, you're gonna love this. We're gonna add it right in here and it's gonna get loud. Ready for the party?
I'm ready to
All right.
leave.
Yeah, I got you good.
Wow, I was really expecting a lot of stuff here.
It's not that loud. I know you get scared with oil and stuff, so.
I don't get scared. I hate just
You don't like the
heating up
poppy?
after oil.
No, you don't like the poppiness.
But I like to listen to people frying food.
Oh, yummy.
I like those sounds.
Okay, continue here for another minute. I know what I'm talking about, friends. We want to give you the most flavor for your Mexican style plant-based meals, and this is how you're going to get it. You see that oil turning reddish tone? That's exactly what you want. You want to be able to smell it, and since my tomatoes have been under the weather, they've been very light and not so potent, adding the tomato sauce is really going to bring that flavor that you're going to love. Can you see all the crust that builds up on the bottom of the pan?
That's so
beautiful.
beautiful.
What you want to do now is you want to add your salt.
Ooh, we completed each other's sentence. I love when that happens. Don't you?
Give that a good stir. I do love it when that happens, sis. I'm telling you, we're like twins, girl.
If only.
If only. Maybe in the next life we're cats.
Maybe.
Meow. I can't with you. Okay, once you stir in that salt, I want you to get a spoon and I want you to taste it. Make sure you blow on it. I don't want you burning yourself, but I want you guys to just taste that. And that is a starter for many, many dishes that you guys are going to get excited about. And what are you going to get excited about? Whatever you do in your kitchen. Whether you use it for pasta, over your rice, to make a different kind of soup, I want you to taste that combination because it is out of this world and it's all natural things. Just basic things, you know?
And the kids love this sofrito base.
They do love the sofrito base.
They don't complain.
All right, next. Okay, make sure you stir, and while you're stirring that you're scraping off all those delicious flavors that were stuck to the bottom of the pan. Once you've scraped the bottom of your pan with all those delicious goodies, you're gonna add your choice of veggie bouillon. After you added your veggie bouillon, you want to bring this up to a boil. Wait 2 minutes and then taste the flavor of your broth. At that moment, you're going to decide if you need more veggie bouillon, more salt, and if you're going to leave it as is, just put it on a simmer and set it to the side. Add your desired amount of oil. Add your albondigas. And all we're going to do is we're just going to fry the outsides of them so that we can get a nice little crisp before we add it to our broth. You can use your pan or you can use your takoyaki cast iron little pan to get a good sear. I already added a little bit of oil in there. Ooh! Careful.
Careful.
Okay, okay. So it's going to be up to you what you want to use. I like to use this one. It just makes it nice and quick. Well, they both make it nice and quick. It's just that I have more fun with this one.
You have more fun splashing oil in my face.
That's right, girl. That's that.
And on your hands.
We're on our last batch of our albondigas, and you want to add your veggies to your broth.
Those are potatoes?
Yeah, those were potatoes. Next we have our zucchinis and our carrots. I'm going to raise the temperature to a medium-low heat, continue to cook our veggies in our broth, and I'm going to finish the last batch of our albondigas. Oh, we're just about done. Look how great these look over here, girl.
Oh, come on over. Here's your leg. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, beautiful.
After 10 minutes, our albondigas are cooked, our soup and our veggies are cooked. Now you're going to add your cilantro. I'm going to add the Mexican oregano, but I want to crumble it in my hands just so that we can get those nice aromas to start opening up, okay? If you don't have Mexican oregano for this particular dish, you're okay to use whatever oregano you have on hand. Give that a quick stir. Make sure your pot is completely off, okay? How beautiful does that look, Cloud?
Beautiful.
So amazing. If you don't want to make the albondigas and you just want to make this soup base with a little bit of rice, friends, it is divine. I definitely recommend it for you guys. So all we're going to do is we're going to serve ourselves our veggies and our broth. And once you've added your broth, you're going to add your nice and hot albondigas. Okay? Who's ready for a delicious taste?
I am.
See, if you notice, when I add the meatballs on the top, I like to do that because I like to add the broth right on the top and it starts soaking them because I like a little bit of that crisp chew. But it's going to be up to you. These meatballs hold up in the broth. When you turn it off, you can add them all in, or you can serve them just like I showed you. Now, let's break it apart so you guys can get a nice little taste. Say ah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
I'm so bad because I love this. Thank you.
As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, Cloud and I absolutely adore you. We're always wishing you the best. We want to give a quick shout out to our young adults helping their families during these times that get really difficult, but you guys are making it easy. And on that one, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios! You guys could have fooled me.
You mean you fooled yourself? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You little trickster.
The flavor in here is incredible. I don't know about you guys, but our albondigas are gonna fool you.
In a pleasant way.
Mm-hmm. I think I figured it out.
You have. I like to play that mystery game with the children when they were vegan. When I had them on the plant-based diet, they had no idea.
Yeah, our kids were on our plant-based diet as well.
Mm-hmm. And they learned to love it.
You guys want to see this soaked meatball? This one's been soaking in the broth for a minute, and you see how amazing it holds up. And then when you're gonna break into it, it's nice, soft, and juicy, just like you want it. Remember, friends, just because you're plant-based doesn't mean you have to eat bland, gross food. I refuse to have you eat that. Now open up and say, ah.
Again.
Again, it's that good. I do want to say how much I love you guys.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Why do I love you guys? Because you let me know that you're there. You guys even come to our animal protein recipes, and I don't know, I'm like, oh my goodness, you're here. Like, thank you. I miss you. I'll see you tomorrow. I get so excited, but I'm excited to hear what you guys say about this recipe. For those of you that have a difficult time finding meat crumbles, Cloud's gonna link it in the Amazon storefront. And if you guys see it at your grocery stores anywhere, go ahead and get it. If you see soy curls, you can use it for this recipe too. I don't even need the rice.
Hey, you left your rice. That is a miracle.
I know. And you guys know I've been really into rice.
We love you. Take care of each other, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Adios.
Hey.
Salud. All right, friends, it's getting exciting. Our exciting girl. Am I from the South now? Friends, I don't know. You're rubbing off on me.
No, you love the Southern accent.
I do, friends.
You can never have it in your life.
You know, there's just a tender sweetness from the folks in the South, and y'all know what we're talking about.
Over and out.
Over and out. Over.
I'm getting the walkie-talkies. I'm really into this.
I have them.
But do they have batteries?
Yes, they're charged. They go for miles and miles, the ones I have, girl.
Let's do it.
It's my survival walkie-talkie.
I'm about a mile from you, so let's do it.
Let's do it. That kettle's like that friend that goes to the bathroom and never stops. Can we go now?